Hello dear learners, I am Prabha Biju Chaku and you are learning web designing. In the previous module we learned how forms are designed, and this is the part 2 of forms. We will be learning remaining controls used in form. So, in today's lecture we are going to learn file upload box or file select box, then the use of button controls, hidden form control, how to insert image in a form, text area element and select boxes, and then we will be learning how to add borders and legends in the form. And at the end I will be demonstrating all the controls which we will be learning today. So, the first control for today's lecture is file upload box or file select box. File upload box is used to allow user to upload a file in the website, and this is also known as file select box. File upload boxes or file select boxes are used to allow the user to select a local file and send it as an attachment to the web server. This is also created using the input element, but type attribute is set to file. And file select boxes are created using the input element with a type attribute having the value file. So, these are the two attributes which are used in file upload box, and the first attribute is name. This is used to give a name to the control which is sent to the server to be recognized, and accept is the attribute where we specify the types of files that the server accepts. And you can see here the example inside form input tag where type, name and accept, three attributes are used to allow user to insert a file. This is another example. Now, we move on to next control, that is button controls. There are various ways in HTML to create clickable buttons. You can also create a clickable button using input tag by setting its type attribute to button. Here you see two examples, that is submit button and reset button. Submit button allows the user to send the form data to the web server, whereas reset button is used to reset the form data and it can be used as default. These are the attributes of button control. The first one is submit. Submit button is created so that user can submit the form data. Next is reset. Reset button is used for automatically resetting form controls to their initial values. Next is button. It is used to trigger a client side script when the user clicks the button. And the fourth one is image. This button is created so that it can have the background as an image. And here is the example for all the button controls. As you can see here, input with type attribute, you can give the values like submit, reset, button or image. The name, as you know, that we have to give name to each and every element which is used with the input tag, and then you can give the value. Like with the submit button, if you want to give the label submit, you can give the value submit. Here you can see for reset I have given reset label, and one more button is used where I have given the OK value to it. And for image button, you have to give the entire URL, complete URL of the image that you want to use it as a background. This is another example. At the end, as I told you, I will be demonstrating all the controls altogether. Next is hidden form controls. Now, these hidden form controls are used to hide data inside the page, which later on can be pushed to the server. So, this control hides inside the code and does not appear on the actual page. So, as you know, the hidden form controls is to hide the page, and whenever server requires that page can be pushed to the server. Next is to insert image. Now, this image is a value that is used with the type attribute in input tag. This option is used to allow user to upload images in the form. So, as you can see, there are two attributes, type and src. src that stands for source, where you have to give the URL. Next is text area element in an HTML form. Text area is a multiple line text input control which allow user to provide a description or text in multiple lines. With the help of text area tag, multiple lines description or instructions or any information can be given. With text area, there are two attributes that can be used, rows and columns, and that text area can be disabled or it can be read only for the user. So, as you can see here the example, text area, I have set rows as 5 and columns as 50, and name I have given description itself, and here inside this, between the opening and closing text, you can give the text that can be displayed in the form. Next is select boxes in HTML forms. A select box, also called dropped down box, that provides options to list down various options in the form of drop down list. Now, with select tag, there is a sub tag that is called option, and with this option tag we can mention all the options that is to be displayed in the select list. Now, here in select you will find three attributes: name, size and multiple. Name is used to give a name to the control which is sent to the server to be recognized, and size, this can be used to present a scrolling list box, and multiple is for to allow user to select multiple items from the menu. As I told you that select has sub tag, and that is called option tag. And option tag has following attribute, that is value, selected and label. The value that will be used if an option is in the select box is selected, and selected specifies that this option should be the initially selected value when the page loads, and label is an alternative way of labeling options. Now, you can see the example for option tag and select. This is the syntax: select and the attributes, then options. You can use n number of options depending upon the value you want to give. Like for example, I have given an example here, select your city, and I have to give the size of the options will be 5. So, there will be 5 option tags declared, and in front of all option tags, each option tags I have mentioned the city names. So, the user can use any of the city in the form. So, this is the example coding here: form, select and name I have given drop down. Then there are two options, the value, first option value is maths and second one is physics. This is another example. This is for selecting country. I have used two attributes here, name and ID, and three options are used. Value is given India, Sri Lanka and Australia. Now, at the end we will learn the use of borders and legends in the form. To make segments or borders in the form, field set tag could be used, to which will give a border to the form, and legend will have the title on the form. As you can see the syntax inside the form tag, the entire form is enclosed within field set, as field set gives the border to your form, and the next tag is legend tag. Legend tag is used to give the title to your form. So, these are the controls of all the form. Now, I will give you demonstration of all the tags in one single example. In the previous module, as I told you that the web document can be saved in Notepad. So, I have already made the web document here in Word, which I am taking to, I will copy this and I will paste it here in Notepad. I open new Notepad and I paste here, okay, and then I save it and give the name final form .html. As you know that you have to give the extension HTML, and I keep it in desktop and save it. So, this is the outcome of the web document. As you can see, it is giving the border along with the legend, that is registration form. I have given the title to this form is the Bhopal School of Social Sciences, and the first thing which I am getting from the user is its ID, user ID, that is plain text. Next is password, where the value of type will be password. Then I am asking user to enter the name, that is again a simple text. Then this is the example, select gender is the example of radio button, and select subject is the example of check boxes. Next is description, where a user can be given some instruction. Then the bottommost example is of the select and option, where it creates a drop down menu, and from there user can select the desired option. Like if I am selecting Sri Lanka, it has come here, and finally it can be submitted, and then the new user can reset the entire form. I just want to take you to the coding once again. As you see here, I have given form, then field set, and then legend. Inside legend, I had written registration form, and heading is given in head 1. Then as you have seen the output, user ID was there given, and with user ID type is text. Next is password, where type value is password. Then again enter your name is a label which is plain text. Then select gender, where I have created radio button for both male and female, and then check boxes are used for selecting subjects, and I have used text area for description. I have given 5 rows and 50 columns, and the text inside that text area I have written here description can be added. So, actually whatever description is to be given, it has to be given in between opening text area and closing text area. and this is the example of select an option. So, name I have given country and ID is also country, and there are 3 options I had given, that is India, Sri Lanka and Australia. So, inside option tag in value attribute you have to give the value to the select option, and at the end I have used 2 buttons, input, type, submit, and value, that is label is also submit, and second button is input type reset, and the value is also given reset. Value is actually we are labeling the buttons. So, that is the end of forms. So, you have learned how to design forms in HTML in module number 7 and 8. Thank you.